changed up that song a little bit, so I hope you guys enjoy it. LOVE promo code for Aptoid 5% off. And I'm doing this video because I got a lot of responses and messages in response to the VIP 26 who got his rally joining banned. And I think this is super important because you all should know this. This person reached out to me and did not want to be identified because he doesn't want to give his complainers the satisfaction that he got banned. But he did say that he does not use any sort of other automated bot system except for Evony Rally Join. So this is not coming from ESB. This is not a system that is coming from anything else but Evony Rally Join. And he is so insistent that that is all he has. Again, guys, I tell you this all the time. I can only believe what people tell me. Sometimes I get a little skeptical, like, are you sure? But he is just very insistent that the only thing that he has done is puts his computer up, puts the game up on the emulator, and lets it run for 8 hours straight, and then takes a break, and then runs it again. Now, if the Evony is allowing you to do this, then they're basically saying that now you can't use an emulator, which everybody, like everyone in the gaming world uses BlueStacks or Mimu, like everybody. So nobody would ever think that that is a cheating system. It's just, all it is putting, your game, your mobile game onto the PC. So you can play it on a PC and you can have a big computer, big screen instead of like a little tiny mobile phone. People want to play it like that. And the reason why people don't want to use PC client, the Evony PC client, is because number one, the files are really big. And so you have to update it quite often. And it's a lot to put on your computer. But not only that, there's a lot of alleged spyware that gets put onto your computer that basically monitors anything, different apps and all that kind of stuff. And it is kind of a breach of your privacy. So I just think it's fascinating that Evony is banning people on their own software. So I'm not going to say this out loud, but you guys can read. But I also agree with what this person is saying, that there's a lot of systems that don't have issues, but a lot of the people using those systems are not abusing it, right? So it's kind of a combination. It's the people complaining about you. It's how excessive are you, right? Are you being moderate? Are you being like overly greedy? Are you, and I think that those types of things are being looked at. But he said that the way that he was caught or determined to be banned is they counted the number of monsters you killed a day. So it's like, what? That's how they're determining it. So they can't even tell the difference between Evony's auto join and other softwares. They're just going by the monsters you kill. Someone told me that they were in Civil War and they were soloing monsters all day and killing monsters that way, and they got banned. And it didn't make sense because if you're killing all these monsters solo, you're not using any auto setter. You're not using any sort of software. So they must have been tallying the monsters he killed. And I thought that it was coordinate mapping because, just so you know, and maybe this is why people use ESB, is because they do a stepping system where you don't need to do a coordinate mapping in order for you to find the monster. And so my understanding was Evony was tracking like how fast you put in coordinates from iScout or, whatever it is. And they would be able to determine if you are using some sort of outside software. And what if all along is just how many monsters you kill a day? We give Evony way too much credit. You know that their software, we've seen the memes, right? We've seen those memes of how Evony's servers look. So I just don't know how sophisticated they are. So anyways, these are the screenshots of this person's, violation reporting. Actually, he's kind of put on a ban for quite a bit. One thing I'm curious about is that he is signed up for BOC. So he said that he cannot reinforce people and he can't obviously join rallies. But what I'm curious about is can he get rallied? And he said he's too big for anybody to rally him probably this weekend. But if anybody else is joining BOC and you guys got this, rally thing ban, please let me know if you guys are able to get rallied. But I would say from our learnings here, Evony's kind of not messing around. So before qualifiers, like if you're doing challenge, try to figure out a way to just keep it clean, like, and I'm not saying that anybody is doing anything wrong if you're using freaking Evony's auto join, but try to, just stay under the radar so that you don't have any controversies before, All Stars or Challenge. I think that's important. But the other thing is just don't give people the satisfaction of them banning you. So I hear a lot of people like making noise and just like complaining and being upset about getting banned. And I understand. Like, I would be upset too. And I would want to tell my story as well. However, I think you're giving these people too much satisfaction. And I really don't even know. Like, if you don't say anything, do they know that they have banned you? Or do they know that you've gotten banned? I know you can tell when someone is full banned because your castle disappears and people can't locate you and your subsidy becomes NBC, but I don't know how they would know if your castle is just sitting there and you're still talking in world chat and all of the normal things. How would they know? But let me know if I'm missing something or if they do get a notification. I have no idea. And apparently you don't get, if somebody flags you, you don't get the auto mail anymore. So I didn't even know that the auto button still existed. I have a convo with Big T that we kind of did like a podcast style conversation. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that edit done tonight, but let me know in the comments what you want to hear about next, and I will see you guys soon.